Hello family. So in today's video we are talking about the various body types we have in fashion. And before I go ahead, I want to talk about this problem that as a fashion designer I sometimes encounter. So you see this particular client will come and be like, oh, I want to sew this design that you would see. She downloaded it from social media or anywhere that she got it. Maybe sometimes you see they just see somebody's dress and they just take a picture of it and bring it to you to sew for them. And when you're trying to convince them that like this particular dress will not suit you, they're trying to fight you. Yes, they fight you. They try to fight you, and then if you try to change the style a little to fit them, huh? That one card is a different wahala. So to prevent this, sometimes I'll be like, I'm busy, I cannot solve it. Like just to run away from trouble. Okay, so let's go ahead. So there are various ways we used to identify these body types. That is, sometimes we use geometric shapes to identify them, objects, and alphabets. But in this video, I am going to use the geometric shape to demonstrate the various body types that we have in fashion, and after that I'll make another video, right? A time goes on to indicate and teaches you guys the various types of dresses. I think you guys should be happy. You guys can wear for your various occasions according to your body type. Okay, so let's go. Uh, so you see this triangle, right? I'm starting with a triangle. So we see this. It demonstrates this type of body shape. So somebody that a lower, I think the lower part of the body is kind of big than the upper part. I mean, for your hip downwards, that means you are triangle body type. Okay. So mostly I think that is the body type that every guys body T every gay wants to have. So with this particular body type, when you're using an alphabet, they call it A shape. So it means you are A shape. You get, yes. That is it. So let's go on. The next body type is inverted triangle. You get triangle like a dino. Triangle dino. That means the upper part is kind of bigger. It's not kind of, but the upper part is bigger than the lower part. It means somebody with a very broad shoulders or very busty. Like this one, somebody that's who is very busty with the broad shoulders, and then the lower part is slimmer. That means from the hip side is slimmer. Then the person is an inverted triangle body shape. Okay, let's go on. Let's talk about the hourglass shape. So this hourglass shape, if you know hourglass, like one person hourglass shape, that means it's the person has the upper part is wider with a thinner waist, then with a wider hip, so a wider lower body. So you have a very thin waist, your upper part is bigger, then you're very busty. You see, there's some people that they are very busty, but their shoulders are not broad. I beg. Those people are not aga, because like you could see this part is slimmer and then the down part is kind of wider. These people are part of the triangle shape. But somebody with a very broad shoulder, like if the person is standing there, you can see that the shoulder matches with their hip. I mean, some too have very big bust with a huge hip. Like, it doesn't particularly means that like you should be fat, you should be big, but when you from your shoulder to your lower parts, like they are on the same line, and you have a thinner waist, that means like the one I'm demonstrating. That means you are an hourglass shape. Okay, I hope you guys are getting me. You can kindly just leave your comment under the comment section containing any of what I'm saying, right? Yes. And I think the fourth one is the rectangular shape. So there's some people that I don't know why you see that. I mean, growing up, those are the people I really admire a lot. I don't know, but I really like their shape. Like, you mean those rectangular people, they have their waist, the bust, and the shoulder, and the hip are the same, like the same size. You get it? So let's say you've measured from the shoulder. If this part is 38, like they have like at least the waist is like 36, like similar to the shoulder. Then the hip is almost like either the same 38, 37, that kind of thing. That means they are kind of straight. So those people are the rectangle body shape. So the last one is, I think, I don't know how to put it, but it's like their bust. When you look at them, they look circular, like the shoulder, the bust, and the tummy, and the hip. You know what I'm trying to say? The shoulder, the bust, the tummy, and the hip looks like they are all together of the same size. People like this, it's like when you measure them, you see, let's say the person has bust 44, you see the waist to be like 43, or even bigger than the bust, like 45, and then the hip will be like 44, or even sometimes 42. That means the bust, the waist, and the hip are kind of together. And then when it's together, it's not like they have bigger thighs or legs. Like their legs and their thighs sometimes look very thin, which portrays like the upper part looking circular. I mean, you guys have seen the demonstration about that. So these are the various body types that we have. So in my next video, I'm going to take them one after the other, and then try my best at time we want to talk about how to use various clothes or dresses to, correct these kind of body types, and then we move on. Okay, so I'll demonstrate some clothing like you can wear if you have these types of body. Get to know yours. You need to know as a lady. You need to know. It's very important so that you don't just go on social media and download any dress that you see and say, this is how I want my wedding gown to be. This is the dress I want to wear to this event. Meanwhile, that dress is not going to look good on you. And then when your designer or your seamstress is not sewing it for you, you'll be like, it doesn't look good on me and all that. Sometimes it's not because the seamstress or the designer is not good. It's your own fault because you didn't choose the correct dress for yourself, or the correct design for yourself. So thank you guys for watching my videos. I'll see you in the next video. Kindly leave your comments or your suggestions on the comment, and don't forget to like, share. Love you guys. Bye.